This is about a 75% to 80% advantage. Taking trades in sync of that, and that's what gives us our value over the long haul. Go give that to mommy. Daddy's in class. So then what happens is, what we do is we take our call right here. Structure's pushing up. We come down. We put a low. We expect to push up. If this is our entry, this would be our stop loss, meaning a close below that. And then we'd want to hold it for our target up here. So let's see what happens. I guess I can't do that. Well, 1 minute goes by, 2 minute, 3 minute. If we entered here and this was our stop out, here was our take profit. Guess what? You just completed your first butter call, and that is a solid signal. We only got butter calls today. We did not get a butter put. In this trend, I am done taking calls. I take the first blue or the first red. If you want to take additional trades, you're more than welcome to. However, you got to be understanding that for every blue arrow that continues to print, it becomes less and less. But it is good entries. They're good signals. I just don't take them because the first one gives us that great advantage. If you take other entries, like you take this blue arrow, what do you see? You put your stop out right here. You take this blue arrow, you put your stop out here. You took this blue arrow, you put your stop out right there. It's that easy. So you always have a trading plan, whatever you take, and that is our first technique on butter. Second technique, we have this right here. We have our momentum shifts to the upside. You might hear me say I'm taking breakouts and breakdowns. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. So what happens here on this specific chart is, to me, if we're in an uptrend, we zigzag up. That's an uptrend. If we are downtrend, we're zigzagging down. And if we're consolidating or trading sideways, horizontal resetting, bull flagging, bear flagging, we're trading sideways, right? You're waiting for a breakout. To me, I do not like to trade into consolidation. I'm a trend trader, so I like to take pieces of the move. Very seldom or rarely do you see me try to take a reversal, but we do have a tool for that if you like trading reversals. Not on this chart. So if the momentum shift is pushing to the upside, we wait for price to put a high in, reset, we put a line right here. This will be our stop out, and we break out right here. We take calls, we go risk-free. Then price resets, right? Comes back up. You can take another breakout here. Put your stop out right here. This is a news candle. I don't recommend trading that, but if you did, you got a nice winner. Then same thing. Price then comes up. I put a breakout line here saying if we take the high of that news candle out, we could take a breakout. We got a breakout here. If we zigzag right here, this will be our stop out. And you measure your move, where do we end up going? Almost right up there to the cent. That is how we take breakouts. And I'll show you an example. Whoa, let me get my eraser. Where is that? All right, here we go. Now, on the flip script, if you turn it upside down, just kidding, you come back here and we take breakdowns. I'll put us in a situation right here. You come to yesterday, we had a breakdown. So what happens is we push down right here. So we know if we broke this, we saw our first arrow happen on this candle, second arrow right there. If we broke this, we take our short here. Here's our stop out. Price rolls down. If you miss this one and you want to be safer, price resets. You can take a breakdown here. Price pushes down. Price puts a low in. We take another breakdown. We never got it, so it prevents you from taking a losing trade. That is how you trade butter. And if you come back and you hear us or you hear me say, here's a butter call or a butter put, that is what I'm referencing to. All right, so moving along. Let's go to the next chart. All right, this one right here. We got our boogie system, and like I said, we name everything. So if you hear me say boogie trends up or down, or our floor and ceiling, it'll be this chart right here. So if this is system 1, this would be system 2. This would be system 3. These are 1, 2, and 3. These are 1, 2, and 3, right? All right, so boogie first. Very simple. When our orange line is below our smart price line right here, we are bearish. When we cross it to the upside, our environment line, we are now bullish. What we look for, since we are bearish, we look for this is my or our signal that we like. We wait for a reversal arrow, and we wait for a close underneath this. You take your short here. This would have been your stop. Price went in, went against you. Price ended up coming back down. We said go risk free right here, and this was a wash or a break even. Nothing that you could do. I like to go into risk free trades as quickly as possible because from earlier conversations, I came into the market when it was a little bit more stable, but that is just me. On now, we didn't get another signal, right? Now our boogie is to the upside, and now we're waiting for a textbook reset, which this is what I'm looking for right here. Price comes down, we get our beast mode reversal arrow right here. We come back up, we close back above this orange line. I'm taking calls here. Here's my stop. There's a textbook call. Then you get a reset. Here would be your stop. You can take another entry right there. 2 or 3 minutes, you're good. Then we get a reset, and you could take another entry right there with your stop way down there. I wouldn't take this last one. I like to take the first one, but that is a valid buy. So when we say that we're taking our boogie and we're getting resets, like right now, we got our beast mode reversal arrow to the upside. If price closes above this orange line, this will be our stop out, which to me, what we marked earlier from important structure. If this holds, we're still going to keep pushing up, or we should. We may trade sideways for a little bit to gather some more volume money to propel us up or expand to the next leg higher. But if that can't happen and we close underneath that line, we will, or I shouldn't say we will. I feel like we have a higher probability to start cycling down. If we close above this right here, and this candle closes, like I said, that is a valid buy. We don't know if it's going to happen, but if it does, that's the textbook signal I'm looking for. So we actually close right above it. Here will be your entry. Here will be your stop loss. We don't know if this is going to win or lose. And then you measure your move, and we'd have a target of about up here. I can't put it on my screen for some reason. Why can't I do that? Oh, there we go. So now you just wait here. If you have your bracket order set, you trade futures or Forex, that's very easy for you. If you trade options, you got to be a little bit trigger happy. So that is system 1, 2, and 3. Down here on a 15-minute chart, this is our SPY crusher. I don't trade from this chart specifically. I use it as an additional trend filter. And what happens is 2 sets of rules. If we get a orange arrow on a red candle, price pushes down. If we get a orange up arrow on a green candle, our SPY crusher trends to the upside. I do not like to trade against this. You have people that try to get reversals all the time. Well, guess what happens? They're going to try to get this reversal right here, and they may lose. They're going to try to get this reversal, lose, this reversal, lose, this reversal, lose, this reversal. They already lost here, lost here, lost here, lost here. Now you might get a little bit winner here. So now you got 1 winner, but you took 4 unnecessary losses in my eyes, and that is why I'm a trend trader. A little fact is that trades in sync of the trend typically expand twice the amount of trades against the trend. That's why I'm a trend trader. Typically, you'll get an up move, you get a 50% reset, up move, 50% reset, up move in a perfect world, right? So would you rather be in sync on this side, or would you rather try to take this and go either way? I mean, you could do either or, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. I'm just sharing with you specifically what I like to do. So me being a trend trader, that is what I like to do. I come back down here to SPY crusher. If that is, like I said, in an uptrend, I'd try to wait for the tools up here to turn bullish, and that is what's going to give you your highest winners. Some days you get a little bit more movement. You'll be downtrend. You'll be uptrend right here. If you get this orange up arrow and a red candle, you got to wait for your first green candle, and then we expand to the upside. Then we are pushing down. We do expand down. Then it's bought back up. We go in an uptrend, expands up a little bit, takes the previous candle's high out, and then it resets, and then we end up pushing down for the rest of the day. Previous day, we were pushing up, expanded down. We did not get it. That's a dud. Nothing that you could do. Price pushes back up. Another dud. Price pushes back up. So on 3 days, I've shown you have basically two duds, and the rest of them give you at least 1 cycle pass or expansion in your favor. And that is why SPY crusher, in my eyes, is an important tool in my tool bag. Moving along over here, we have my drawing tool again. If you like to trade reversals, what I like is I like this right here. We have our reversal green arrow right here, and you got to wait for your green candle. You can take buys here. This will be your stop out. You got a nice reversal to the upside, grand slam. Here we got a reversal on a red candle to the downside. This will be your stop out. This is a valid reversal signal. I don't like it with everything pushing to the upside. However, if you trade reversals, you're not trading in sync of the trend. You're trying to counter trend trade, right? That is what reversals do. So reversals to me are a little bit more riskier, but we still have a solid tool to be able to do them. Over here we have yesterday. Here's our reversal setup. You got this buy right here, price push up. You got this reversal sell, price push down. You got this reversal buy right here, did not hit your stop out, and price pushed up. So you got that. You had a couple nice reversals yesterday. Today you basically had one straight up one, and then one that is potentially playing out right now. We'll see what happens. Last little chart to my day trading madness is this chart right here. Get my drawing tool again. This is a 30-minute chart. Why someone always got to call me in class? This is our 30-minute chart. We got zones here. The bigger the zone, the higher support it is, or the more problems or reactions I expect to get out of that area. What happens is that price breaks out, and then it comes right back down to this zone. We're getting a huge bounce. To me, it's not random that we're getting a bounce here because there's a whole bunch of orders sitting here. For us to break through this, it's going to have to be catastrophic, in my opinion, or some news to propel it to break down past that. If we break underneath that zone, where's our next area? Well, we could probably come to this area right here. We could probably come to this area right there. I call these magnets. Why? Because if price breaks this right here, we push up, we come back down, we expected to bounce, we didn't. We come right down to the next magnet, and this magnet was here, and then we come down to this magnet. Then we propel back to the upside. We come down, we create a resistance magnet, we pushes right back to it, we break out, and we're good. Price now has this support. At some point, I feel that it should come back and test that. Does it have to? It doesn't have to do anything. But once again, I feel like it should, right? But if it doesn't, hey, it'll take off to the moon. Anyway, I use this just for areas of concerns. I really don't like taking trades in these zones. That's just me. So that is the method to my madness on the day trading side. If you love day trading and you like what I do, hey, reach on out and maybe you could join the team, right? If you don't like day trading, I'm sorry about your luck. I'm just kidding. We do have swing trading techniques. So if you don't like the day trade, then this little segment is for you. All right. So we have a couple other tools as well. I'm just going to go to fast forward it. On this right here, we're going to go back to just 1 year.